cards. Make your plays. Bet 'em right. Go all the way on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Gene Wood, you're getting to be a better poet all the time. Hello there. Welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you here with us. Thank you for joining us in the studio audience. We're in the middle of a very exciting match right now. Well, I wouldn't tell you if it was a dull one, so let's open the boards and get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, start loading in the cards. You can see we have a game in progress with these fine Card Sharks. Victor McFarlane, our champion. Hi, Victor. Nice to see you again. Again, would you remind us about yourself?
I just finished my finals at UCLA's law school, and I'm getting ready for the bar.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
right. You had to take the last test.
Yesterday.
And now it's out of the way.
Yes, thank goodness.
And you're doing well here with $3,100 to your credit. Good to have you back. And our challenger, Chris Hanage. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Won't you remind us about yourself?
I'm originally from Germany. I live in Diamond Bar now for another 2.5 months.
Good.
And I'm moving up north on a ranch.
Good. And my spies tell me that you... What did you bring along with you? You got a little rabbit's foot there,
My
isn't
little
it?
daughter gave it to me.
Yeah.
Just as I'm running out to the car, she's coming, Mom, don't go. Gotta give you that.
We'll see if it works for you, because, of course, we play the best 2 out of 3, and as we left off, Victor's leading 1-0. So that rabbit foot better work right now,
That's
because
right.
you need this game. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled and cut before we go on the air, and Victor, the champion, will play the red cards on the top. Chris, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. And as you can see, Victor needs 3 cards for the game. Chris needs 2. That's the object of the game, to work your way across the board, predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, you have to first answer a high-low toss-up question. Based on a poll of 100 people, they test your ability to judge human nature, and right on time comes G2T2. This is the 3rd question in the match, and as we left off, Chris, the question goes to you. We polled 100 women who have been married 25 years or more, and we asked them, during all the years of your marriage, have you ever seriously considered having an affair? How many women said yes?
I would say the number's not as high as men, because I think women are a little bit more conservative.
Don't cop out, Chris. Tell us what you think.
40.
40.
40 might have thought
She
about
says that 40 out of 100 women married over 25 years have considered having an affair. Victor, higher or lower?
I think if they hung in there that long, it's going to be lower.
You say lower than that. Oh, the audience doesn't agree. Well, I'll find out as you do, and Victor, if it is lower, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Chris. The actual number of women married over 25 years who have considered having an affair is 30. It's lower, Victor. Yeah. Well, Victor, we left off. You've got a base card of an 8. Now, you won the high-low toss-up. You can change it.
I'd like to change that, please.
And here's the next card off the top of your deck. It is a 6.
Oh,
got to play that one.
It's a little bit better.
Higher or lower on this one?
I'll say the next card is higher, Jim.
Higher than a 6. Remember, if it's another 6, you lose. It must be higher than a 6. It is a 10. It is higher.
All right.
You can freeze or you can continue, but make a mistake, you lose all the cards, and Chris gets a free chance
Jim,
at
I'm
hers.
going to go one more time and say that it's lower.
Lower than a 10.
All
Yeah,
right.
got away with it. It's a 6.
Jim,
Big decision.
I don't have the chance to go all the way and say that it's higher.
You're going to go for it.
Yes, I am.
If this is higher, you remain the champion. If not, Chris still has a chance at it with a rabbit's foot. For the win, yes,
all right.
he did it. Yes, indeed. You were taking a chance with that 6.
I certainly was.
Chris, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And I know the rabbit's foot will bring you lots of good luck in life. We got a nice party gift for you, of course. Thank you for joining
so
us,
much.
Chris.
Bye-bye.
Victor, come on down here with me. Going to try for your 4th money card.
Oh, I'm ready.
That's the way to feel. We'll get to the money cards where Victor can win thousands right after this. Tear it up this time. Let's do it.
To tell you the truth,
Who's which and what's what and who's right and who's wrong.
we've got a secret.
Do you like to see husky, well set up, handsome men?
What's our lineup?
Are you a member of the opposite sex?
Opposite from what?
It's black and white and fun all over. Again.
Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Today at 11, only on BUZZR.
Why'd you do a nutty thing like this?
Let's play.
Victor McFarlane, our champion, $3,200 now. You're just slowly making money.
I'm just creeping up. I don't want to take a big leap this time.
Yeah, let's do it. There's a lot of money up there with those money cards, but so far you've just taken a little bit. Take a big bite this time.
Oh, a big chunk.
Okay, let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up, Victor. Now you just won $200 in the match at $100 a game, and that's yours to keep. Now we're going to give you new money, and this time you're going to bet that money. You'll play with that new money. Bottom line, $200. Bet that as you wish on these three cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. And again, it's your decision how you bet it. Minimum bets are $50 until you get to that top card, the big bet. And there you must bet at least half the money.
All right, Jim.
Let's do it. Good luck. Here's $200. And as in the game, a choice of two base cards. Your first one is a 2.
All right.
All right, I hope that's an omen now.
I've been waiting on one like that. I'm going to bet the whole thing and say that it's higher.
All right, higher. Remember, as in the game, if it's another 2, you lose. The whole thing. $200, higher than a 2.
All right.
Very much higher. $400 now with a jack.
Jim, I'm going to bet $300 that the next card is lower.
$300 bet, lower than a jack.
All right.
Out of the way. $700, Victor, and a 2.
Jim, I'm going to bet the whole thing that is higher.
$200 higher. $700 higher than a 2. It's a 9. It's higher. Got me nervous. I said 200. I don't want to take money away from you. You're up to $1,400. Now you've got a 9. We add the other $200 of betting money. Victor, you've got $1,600. And this is the first kind of hairy cards you're looking at.
I'm going to take $100 and say that it's lower.
$100 lower, trying to improve it. Let's see if we can get it much lower. 100 lower.
All right.
Lower. $1,700 for our law student, Victor, and a 4. Don't let them talk you into anything, Victor. It's your money.
I'm going to bet $1,400 that the next card is higher.
Big bet. That's a big bet. $1,400 higher than a 4. It's an 8. $3,100 now, Victor. You're doing great, but you're looking at an 8.
I'm going to bet $100 that the next card is higher.
Higher. All right, let's get it. $100 higher than an 8. Oh, no, it's a 2.
That's all right.
That's a great trade. You lose $100, but you've got the third 2 in the deck. Victor, you must bet at least $1,500. You can bet more. You don't want to hear anything else out of me,
I'm
do
going
you?
to bet it all that is higher.
That's all you want to hear. $3,000 bet, higher than a 2. My man, I hope it's there. You can get this one. Yeah! $6,000. Way to go. That's beautiful. Come on down here. All those cards owed you, Victor.
I love him. I love him.
$8,200 you have now.
Oh, that's great. That's tremendous.
That'll pay off the rest of the college bills.
Not quite, but I...
We'll be right back with a new challenger right after this. That's good. That was a nice $100 to get that card. 3 2s up there.
The 50s were cool. The 60s were groovy. The 70s were happening. And the 80s? Well, they're just like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Experience it all. The games, the fashion, the prizes. Ride the BUZZR time machine. Tonight, starting at 8, only on BUZZR. Let's play.
Victor, I hate to tell you this, but we had made a slight error in calculations. I said you won $8,200. I was wrong. You won $9,200. That's a little better.
It's kind of miscalculations I like.
Yeah, you don't mind that at all. If they were adding it up so quick, they missed that. That's good. Still not enough to pay off the debts, though, huh?
Not yet. You know, Law school costs a lot of money.
Yes, it does, but you're making good
I'm getting
inroads.
there. Yes, I'm getting there.
Right now, Janice, if you will, load in the cards for the next match. 2 brand new decks of cards all shuffled and cut. And while Janice is doing that, we'll meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Gwen Buchas. Hi, Gwen.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you. Would you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name's Gwen, and I'm currently in real estate sales. I was a former legal secretary for 10 years. I'm married to a sergeant in Los Angeles Police Department. I have a boy and a girl, and I like bowling and tennis and a very avid football fan.
Well, you're a busy lady. You're selling... Real estate keeps going up here, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Is that good for real estate agents?
Sure, the commissions are bigger.
Oh, okay. Good to have you here with us, Gwen. Good luck in the match. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards, while Victor, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Victor, the first question to you. We took a confidential poll of 100 married women and asked them, be honest, do you have your husband wrapped around your little finger? How many women claim they did?
I think a lot of women would like to have their husband wrapped around their little finger, but whether they do or not, that's another question entirely. I'm going to have to say only 35 women think they have their husbands wrapped
35, he says, think they've got their women, got the men around their finger. Gwen, higher or lower?
I have a tendency to agree with Victor, but I'm gonna say I think it's a little bit lower.
You say lower. The actual number of women who think they have their husbands wrapped around their little finger is 31. It's lower. Gwen.
Hey, all right.
Gwen, we'll take a look at your base card. You are starting with a 5. You want to play that or you want to change it?
I think I'm gonna play it. That's not a bad card.
All right.
I'm gonna go higher.
Staying with the 5, higher than a 5. It's a 6. It is higher. Remember, you can freeze at any time.
I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna go higher.
Higher than a 6. It's an 8.
I'll freeze.
Now you'll freeze. Nobody likes to look at that 8 right up the middle. Gwen, the question to you. We asked 100 secretaries. Does your boss complain to you about his wife? How many secretaries said yes?
I don't think a lot of bosses really talk a whole lot about their personal life. I would say 32.
32. She says 32 out of 100 secretaries said the boss complains about his wife.
The boss-secretary relationship is kind of a close one, but I don't think it's that close. It's going to be lower.
You say lower. The actual number of secretaries whose boss complains to them about his, even the word gets me nervous. The actual number of secretaries whose boss complains to them about his wife is 23. It's lower. Victor. Yes. Your base card for this game is the Jack.
Right. I want to keep that base card, Jim, and say the next card is lower.
Lower than a Jack. Oh, no, it's another Jack. This time the cards failed you, so it's a free chance for Gwen to play off the 8. You didn't win the question. You can't change it. Gwen, call this card.
I'm gonna go, higher's been good for me, so I'm gonna stay with higher.
Higher than an 8. It's a 9. 5, 6, 8, 9. Now, what are you going to do, needing one card for the win?
I'm gonna freeze.
You'll freeze. And Janice will fill in that space for Victor with the next card at the top of his deck. And the question to you, Victor, we asked 100 New York taxi drivers, have you ever been mugged by one of your passengers? How many cab drivers had been mugged?
They say New York's a pretty tough city, and it has a high crime rate, but I still don't think too many cab drivers have been mugged. I'll say about 35.
35. That's your answer of just a few, huh? 35. Higher or lower, Gwen?
Well, I've heard a lot about New York, but I'm not that familiar with it. I'm gonna go a little lower.
You say lower than that?
Yes.
Okay. The actual number of taxi drivers who had been mugged by one of their passengers is 25.
Okay.
It's lower, Gwen.
Okay.
Still a very high number, though. Gwen, you want to change that 9?
I'd like to change that 9.
And you must play this. It is a 5.
Okay,
Gwen?
that's better. I'll go higher for the game.
If this is higher, you've got the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match. For the win? Yes, she did it for the 6. Janice, if you clear the board and get set for the next game, please. Game number 1 to the challenger. Victor, have you been behind in a match before this?
I certainly have.
Well, you've got to make a comeback now. You need 2 in a row. Gwen has the lead. And the first question in the next game, as Janice sets up the cards, same 2 decks of cards. Always keep that in mind because it might help your play if you remember what cards have been played. Gwen, we polled 100 newlywed women and asked them, did you know your husband less than a month before you were married? How many women said yes? Curious question.
I don't think too many of them knew him less than a month. I'm going to say 10.
10. 10 out of 100 knew their husband to be less than a month before marriage.
I don't go too much for this love at first sight business. I don't think it's going to be even lower than that.
Lower than that?
Yes.
Oh. All the romantics in the audience want it to be higher. The actual number of impetuous newlywed women who knew their husband less than a month before they married him is 5. It's lower, Victor. Yeah. And I must say, that shows a little sense on their part. Marriage is not something you should jump into. Victor, you're starting with a 3.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I don't keep that base card and say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 6.
I'm going to try one more time and say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 6? No, it's a 3. And you lose both of those cards back to the base card, and Gwen will look at your base card. You've got a 9. You've got to play it.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. It's a 7.
I'll freeze.
You'll freeze. Victor will fill in the spaces and go with a question to you. We asked 100 waitresses, have you ever spilled a plate of food on a customer's lap? How many waitresses admitted they had?
Oh. I used to be a waiter. I knew a lot of waitresses who wasted food, but not too many who wasted it on the lap. So I would say 18.
You say 18. When you were a waiter, Victor, did you ever dump anything on someone's lap?
I dumped a drink.
A drink. He says 18 out of 100 have dumped food on a customer's lap. Gwen, higher or lower?
I think it's a little bit lower than that. They have a few accidents in there, but not that many on the
I
lap.
think they're more careful than that. The actual number of clumsy waitresses who spilled a plate of food in a customer's lap is 32. It's not lower. Obviously, you don't dine in the right places there, Gwen. Victor, you like that 3?
I want to stick with the gym and say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 3.
All right.
Yes, very much higher, a queen.
Say the next card is lower.
Lower than a queen? Yes, it's an 8.
I'm going to freeze right there.
And you'll freeze. Victor needs 2 cards. Gwen needs 3. And the next question goes to you, Gwen. But first, let's make a little money for the house.
Like vintage game shows on TV? Then you'll love them online. It's the all-new BuzzRPlay.com. Find times for your favorite shows, stream videos, and see what's trending now and in 1975. And stay connected with our fan newsletter, BuzzRPlay.com. Let's play online.
Gwen leads 1-0 in the match. And right now in the second game, Victor leads, needing 2 cards. Gwen needs 3. And the next question to you, Gwen. We polled 100 farmers in Iowa, and we asked them, did your family drink milk fresh from a cow this morning? How many farmers said yes?
I think about 65.
65. She thinks that 65 farmers had fresh milk for the family this morning.
No, I don't think it's that many. Most people, you know, they like that pasteurized, homogenized type stuff. So I'm going to say it's lower.
You say lower. The actual number of farmers who said their families drank milk fresh from a cow is 5. It's lower, Victor. No.
I'd like to change that base card, please, Jim.
Does not want the 8. Instead, you've got a jack.
I'll say the next card is lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 7. Now.
I'm going to freeze right here, Jim.
You'll freeze, needing 1 card as Gwen needs 3, and Victor was taking a peek, and yes, he's right. This is the last question. It is sudden death. Someone has to win on this play of the cards. Victor, we asked 100 people, have you ever been bitten by a dog? How many had been bitten?
It's a rough question. I was bitten once myself when I was little, but not too many of my friends were. I want to say 27.
27 have been bitten by a dog. Gwen, higher or lower?
I don't think quite that many. I'm going to go a little bit lower.
You say lower. The actual number of people who have been bitten by a dog is 39, not lower. Victor. Victor, it's sudden death. You could change this 7 if you'd like and try to turn this 1 card over. But if you make a mistake, Gwen wins the game. However, you have control. You can force Gwen to play off the 7, and she would have to turn over 3 cards correctly, or the game is yours. You've got the decision to make, and you've got control. Do you want to play it yourself for 1 card, or do you want Gwen to play it for 3?
If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose it on my own. I'm going to change that base card.
You're going to go for it yourself. Here it is. It's a 2. Great change.
Say the next card is higher.
If this is higher, he's tied up the match. Yes, it's a 7. He's done it. Janice, you'll clear the board. We've got a tie here at 1-1. And it's always exciting when we go to the tiebreaker because there are just 3 questions and 3 cards. And we'll be back for that right after this.
Want to walk the dog? There's a whammy for that. But if you want to win, there's no whammy for that. Press your luck. Weeknights at 7 on BUZZR.
Well, we've run out of time, and it's an exciting time to do it, with each player with 1 game and $100, so the tiebreaker will be coming up the first time we meet next time. I hope you're having fun playing the game, right?
Having a great time.
Good, good. Thank you for joining us. See you next time on Card Sharks.
One of our polling groups will receive Frigidaire's exclusive laundry center. It's the washer and dryer in a single cabinet just 2 feet wide and offering both delicate and regular wash cycles furnished by Frigidaire. And some of our contestants will receive an assortment of exciting Maybelline eye, face, and nail cosmetics featuring new nail color. Protects and colors nails instantly, furnished by Maybelline. And Cool Ray, fashionable sunglasses that win admiring stares while protecting from annoying glare. 86 eye-catching styles. See what you're missing with Cool Ray. Polaroid sunglasses, and Whammo. Turn off the heat and turn on slip and slide. 25 feet of cool, slippery, sliding water fun from Whammo. And the styling wand with a supply of Adorn hairspray. Adorn hairspray has a unique non-sticky formula. Lets hair feel touchable. Adorn holds your hair, but no one knows it's there. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.